Hello, everyone. And where's the sound? I can't hear the sound.
That's an intro.
There we go. Now I hear the sound. Oh, yes, it is an intro. Welcome back to the multi-tap. I am OneWelshSheep yet again. I am joined here once again with Calham64.
Hey, yo.
And MysticSynthwave.
Hello.
And now we're going on to the penultimate Grand... Well, no, it's actually not the penultimate Grand Prix. I was misreading a little. We're going on to the Crystal Grand Prix. There we go. And this Grand Prix has some of my favorite tracks in the game. This one in particular is one of my favorites because there is something about the way it looks I just find really, really cool. No pun intended. Oh, lovely jubbly. But yeah, it's been really good getting back to this game again as well, because I've been playing in my own spare time, and yeah, I hope we get to see some new updates in the future. Because right now, most of the updates this game's gotten since launch has been primarily character-based updates.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping we start seeing new level packs, because I think that would be really cool. Get some more original stages up in here. Oh.
This one's quite unique as well for depending on which gear you have, it changes, how the physics apply as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's one of the big things as well with all the vehicles you can use is they all have unique stats, and those stats drastically change how you play. So if you're using like a power-based vehicle, you can't turn worse shit if I remember correctly. But you will just barrel through people. You will just barrel through things, and items that hit you will basically do bugger all damage. Whereas if you're using like the extreme gear from Sonic Riders, the airboards, well, you're in for a world of hurt in a way, because like you have the best boosting capabilities, but you are so vulnerable to everything.
Yep.
So it's kind of like a give and take. Oh.
This world here is so bonkers.
Oh, it is. It's probably, to tell you the truth, this is the track I'm probably the most mixed on. The Lost World track. And that's purely because I see it so often. People like to pick this track all the time online. And I don't know, after seeing it the 5 millionth time, I kind of get sick of it.
Any particular reason? No.
I think people just like it. It's a fine enough section. Like, I don't think it's bad at all. It's just one of those fed up of seeing it by association of it always showing up,
Kind of like an overplayed type thing.
Yeah. It's like, remember when Let It Go was being played everywhere for Frozen?
Ah, yeah.
Kind of like that, where it's a good song on its own, but hearing it so much will drive you absolutely up a wall.
That's kind of how I feel about like Gusty Garden from Super Mario Galaxy. It's a really good piece, but I've heard so many different versions of it and stuff, I'm kind of sick and tired of it.
Oh yeah, I agree. Like, give us some buoy bass fucking representation. I love that track.
Oh, yeah,
the music there was such an underrated tune. But yeah, speaking of tunes, what are your guys' thoughts on the soundtrack thus far?
Of this game?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. To tell you the truth, I can't really hear too much of it because I'm like racing and there's like loads of sound effects and stuff. So some tracks can be pretty good, and like because it's quite short when you're going through laps, I don't really get too much time to get immersed into it. In other words, I need to check it out.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
Yeah.
How about you, John?
I'm on the same page. I can't really hear a lot of it. What I can hear, it sounds good, nice, but I need to play it, I think, to get the surround sound. I'm not really paying too much attention to music at this point.
I mean, I kind of agree as well. That's why, I didn't do it for this playthrough because I didn't know at the time. But on my actual save, on my main game save now, I actually do have the volume slide for music cranked all the way up, so I hear the music a lot more.
Oh, nice.
I had a similar experience actually with Sonic R the other day. Because I got that running on my Steam Deck, and I'm running the PC board with all the mods and stuff to make it updated. And I can't hear the music in that game at all. All I hear is really loud footsteps. So I've had to like crank up the volume slider specifically on the soundtrack in that game too.
Especially like with Tails, you know, Tails' propeller sounds.
Oh, and it's just the stupid noise it makes.
So noisy.
Oh, jeez. But yeah,
I'm just checking the price for this on CD keys for 28 quid.
Honestly, that's a good price for it. I still think Sega are lunatics for selling it at the price they would to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like a line crossed out above it, 64.99 RRP.
Yeah, that is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, at 30 quid, it's well, I got my hours into it. You know, I think it's worth it at that price. I don't know, like Sega do a lot of really good things when it comes to like being, you know, pretty receptive to fan stuff, but when it comes to pricing, sometimes I don't know what universe they live in.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, what do you mean Sonic Superstars is going to be £50? And selling it right next to Mario Wonder. It's like, no wonder that game didn't do well. Oh. Although my hot take is I'd probably return to Sonic Superstars way more than I would Mario Wonder. That's my hot take.
Yeah, I need to play both properly at some point.
They're great games. Superstar has its problems. I do plan on making my own dedicated video talking about this, but like, it's a very troubled game, but I think it's an underrated game as a result of that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mario Wonder as a whole is like the most... If out of the two games at full price, if I could recommend one, I would say Wonder. Get Wonder a million times, you know.
Oh, sweet.
Over. But I think the reason I would prefer to replay Superstars over Wonder is like I just find Sonic games are inherently more replayable than Mario games. I don't know, it's just something about mastering the way the game controls and feels. Like, it's something about that I think that really tickles my brain.
The only thing I will say, with Wonder, from what I did play before, I don't understand why in this day and age they still have like life counters, because they are kind of like a retro thing, you know?
I'm not sure. Like, it's... The only answer I got to that is kind of Nintendo being Nintendo.
Yeah.
Because they are kind of... They're always 10 years in the past. Essentially. That's always what I thought with them. So that maybe they just haven't caught up to that. I know the newer teams working at Nintendo are a lot of younger staff. So maybe they'll bring that idea of not having lives over now that they got younger teams. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see with that. But yeah, it's interesting with live counts because they were necessary back in the day, but these days I just don't see the point in them. Yeah,
exactly. I feel like what they should do in a lot of games, well, some of them do this anyway, but it's like, you know, they should have a thing where like you can have a life counter if you want, or you don't have to. It's like merely just a choice.
Yeah, Crash 4 does that actually, and I absolutely really appreciate it there.
It does.
Especially with how difficult Crash 4 is.
It does, but it also you have like a death counter as well.
Can you turn the death counter off, or is it just permanently there?
It's permanently there as far as I'm aware. That's another thing as well. Like with death counters, not everybody wants to see how many times they've died. Why not make that a thing that you can turn on and off as well?
That would be better, because a lot of people see the death counter as like a turn off really from playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love this reimagining of Digital Circuit. Seeing this makes me want a Shadow the Hedgehog remake. It's like, I know there were rumors for a long while about Sonic Heroes getting a remake, which I don't believe is happening, personally. I could be wrong. But I know Sonic Team are very remake averse. Like, I think Izuka himself even said so they don't want to do remakes; they'd rather focus on new stuff, which I appreciate.
I'm kind of glad
to be
about that
honest.
as well, because for games like, say, Sonic Adventure, Heroes, and that, they have like a certain charm or so for like the early 2000s. If you remade that these days, what kind of charm or so would it have? Would it still feel the same, or would it feel just like
I
a
don't
completely
think it
different
would.
game?
Yeah, I like for a remake like that to work, they would have to. I think they'd have to really overhaul everything, including the level design, the script, everything.
Yeah.
And that risks completely alienating everyone who loves the original.
See, that's the thing.
Like, it can work. Like, Resident Evil has proven that with Resi 2 and 3. Well, less so with 3, but Resi 2, 4 and whatnot. You know, it can be done, but you need to do it in very deliberate ways that not everyone can master. At least I think they did a good job. I don't know, John. You're the resident Resi expert.
In regards to what now, I kind of zoned a little bit.
The remake's been really good, despite being different.
Oh yeah, the remakes are really good. I could go on a whole rant about it, but I won't. The thing with Resi is though,
We'll
it
wait
keeps
for the
things
event.
fresh. Like if you look through it, like throughout the years, because there's a video that does like a history of the games, and it said like one of the main things is it's not just one like style or genre. Like Resi's like top down, it's third person, it's first person, it's survival horror, it's action survival horror. It keeps changing the formula, but it keeps the main ingredient throughout, which is, impressive to do. Doesn't always get it right, but that's a good way to approach it, I think.
Honestly, it's one funny you say that, because that describes the Sonic franchise to a T as well. Like, we have so many different gameplay formulas and styles over the years. Because you have the classics, where it's like Sonic 1, 2, 3, all the way up to Superstars. Then you got the adventures, which, they have more high-speed, action-based platforming. They're more of action-adventure games.
Yeah, totally.
Then, of course, you got the boost games, which is what everyone kind of associates the series with nowadays.
And the first boost game was Rush as well.
Yeah, it's wild that was the first one, because it's a Dimps-made game, and Dimps, well, they have a reputation for a reason. I love Rush, though, don't get me wrong. But sometimes Dimps' level design decisions make me scratch my head a bit. Beautiful. Hey, look, Black Doom's favorite track.
I love how he just really likes Level for some reason.
I just think it's cool, Shadow.
Even though he was never there, like in Adventure 2 or anything.
That's true, yeah. And to answer your question, John, Black Doom is... This is gonna sound really batshit weird. He's an alien that kind of came to Earth and worked with Professor Gerald to birth Shadow. So he's basically Shadow's father.
Alright.
And he talks like this all the time.
Yeah. It's like a
I'll
lot of
get you next
reverb.
time, Gadget.
Yeah, similar to like Dr. Claw, yeah.
Like Dr. Claw, yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious what your reaction to Shadow the Hedgehog will be one day when we get to that, because that's a trip.
Oh, the PS2
Some of my
game.
favorite lines in the entire series. Sorry?
PS2 game where he's got the guns going around the city.
Yeah, that's the one.
I want to
That's the
play
one.
that. I looked at the achievements for it on Retro Achievements and I decided against it.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
I'll
that'd be
probably
nasty,
play it
'cause
anyway.
The game
but
has
yeah.
some.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game has some rough parts. I'm actually a Shadow the Hedgehog apologist. I love that game myself. I will say, don't play the PS2 version for God's sake.
No, don't. GameCube.
Yeah, one GameCube or Xbox. I think GameCube is the best one out of those two as well. Just because the PS2 one, it doesn't run as well. Like, I think instead of 60 frames, it's 30 or something like that. And it has a lot of, like, issues with the control that I always ran into. Unfortunately, I grew up with the PS2 version, and when I discovered the GameCube and Xbox version years later, I was slapping myself in the face. Same deal for Sonic Heroes as well, but these days I play that on PC with the PC release.
I think your audio's gone a bit crackly here, man.
Sounds fine to me here. Maybe it's my stream. Well, we're at the end of the video anyway, so I'll restart the stream for the next video for you guys.
Okay.
Oh. A foregone conclusion. Ugh. One thing about Shadow is if you're playing as him in online races, if you become any position other than first, he will just be annoyed. It makes me laugh. It's like, damn, I could have done better. Then it pops up saying third. I'm like, mate, that's a good ranking. What are you talking about? But anywho, catch you all next time.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, see you then.
Bye.
Bye.